Okay, today we are going to demonstrate the placing of a sterling silver tip on a leather belt. And the tools that I use are a basic leather punch. I have two different size awls. I have a spike and a small one. I have two screwdrivers, a regular size screwdriver and a very small screwdriver. I have a hammer if needed and glasses if you're over 40. So I begin by checking how the tip fits on the belt. And if it slides on easily and clear on, that's wonderful. But if for some reason the belt tip is too thick or a little too wide, we can tap a little on the leather to flatten it out a little. And you take your regular screwdriver and you can expand the tip a little bit so it may slide on a little easier. We then slide the tip on so that it has a good fit. And we mark where the hole in the tip is with the small awl. We just mark that, and I have a spot now where I will punch a hole that we are then going to use for attaching the screw. And I check that, making a mark, make sure I'm in the right spot. I have it centered now, and I punch a hole. Okay? Then I take the tip, and I make sure with the big awl that the hole in the back of the tip is clear of any burrs. I take a nut, one of the enclosed nuts with your set, and I place it on the top of the belt. That's very important. It must go on the top of the belt. And I take the hammer and I set the screw that has little claws on it down in the leather. I then take the tip and slide it on, because I've already marked where it should go, and I look, and it must be lined up exactly in that hole. Oftentimes I'll use the little awl or sometimes the big awl to make sure that I am exactly lined up. Once I'm lined up, I take a screw and I place it in the back hole, and it should stand up. If you're lined up correctly, it will stand up on its own. When I take then the little screwdriver and I place the screw, and it'll stand up on its own if you are lined up exactly. I then hold my thumb right next to the little screw and tighten the screw down, and it'll be flush with the back of the tip. I then take a shine cloth, take off all of the fingerprints that I have on there, and you now have a belt with the tip properly placed.